Hello everybody, it's Clara, the Book Goddess, and today I am bringing you my March wrap-up and my April TBR. I can hardly believe it's almost April. Kind of a shock, the year's going by really, really fast. But before I get started, I want to tell you guys that I will be doing March monthly wrap-ups and TBR videos, even though I am making significant changes to my channel content. I'm going to have a breakdown of what's going to be going on up Friday or Saturday. I'm very excited about the changes, and I hope you guys are too. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into this wrap-up in TBR and try to breeze through this really quickly. So the first book I read in March was The Star-Touched Queen by Roshni Chokshi. This was a reread, and it was just as good the second time as it was the first time. This is a retelling of Persephone and Hades with Indian mythology, and it is absolutely marvelous, stunning, one of my favorite books. I also reread The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, which is another one of my favorite books, and it was better the second time than it was the first time because I just got to see the other side of this story. The first time I got the story, the second time I kind of got that there's a lesson here, and I don't usually like reading fiction to be taught a lesson, and it wasn't really, it was just a refresher that dwelling in the past never ends well, and that's pretty much what this book is just about, and I just really liked that, seeing that part of the story this time around. So, wonderful book. Absolutely wonderful. Third book. The last book I read in March was Fearless by Cornelia Funk. Finally! This book has been on my TBR since I got it in, November. Yeah. So I am so glad I read this because it was amazing. This book was better than the first book in the trilogy. This is the second book to the Mirror World trilogy. And Cornelia Funk also wrote the Inkheart trilogy, which is one of my favorite series of all time, second only to The Hunger Games. And just her world building is so good. I'm like, how do you do this? She is like my role model for world building, and I just need to study her books and learn how she does it because it's stunning. This world is amazing, and I would read these books for the world alone and forget the story. But there is a story, and it's a great story. So I'm just going to shut up about that book now. Okay, so the last book, I haven't finished it right now, but I'm planning on finishing it tomorrow, and that is Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott. This is for school, and this book is okay. It's not great. I really want to know why it's called Ivanhoe when Ivanhoe has done virtually nothing in the entire book. But I didn't write the thing, so whatever. It's okay. It's kind of poorly written, but it's entertaining, and I'm enjoying it, so no regrets that I'm having to read it. Not like Robinson Crusoe or Walton or Death Comes for the Archbishop. I'm just, yeah. Okay. TBR, my first book is to finish Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm on page 48 of this book. I love Jane Austen just so much. Her stories are wonderful and fabulous, and I honestly just love them. Yes, I'm enjoying this book so far. It's very good, just like all of Jane Austen's. And yes, so very excited about finishing this. Don't expect it to take me long at all. So you guys will know if I liked this in my April wrap-up. Alrighty, so the book I am most excited about this month, next month, it's still March, is A Crown of Wishes by Roshni Chokshi. This is the companion to The Star-Touched Queen, and I can't put into words how excited I am about reading this book. Because The Star-Touched Queen I just absolutely love so much, and this book, Roshni Chokshi is truly wonderful in the way she writes and describes things so vividly, so I can hardly wait to dive into this, but I am going to make myself finish Persuasion first before I start this, unless I get in a time crunch for reasons that will be explained when I explain the changes to my channel that are like the full plan that's going to be happening. So yes, super excited about this book, can't wait to dive into it, and once again you guys will certainly know what I think about this when I'm done with it, though I fully expect to love it just as much if not more than The Star-Touched Queen. Next book on my TBR is, well, if I could grab it, Black Widow Red Vengeance by Margaret Stoll. This is the sequel to Black Widow Forever Red, which I read in December, I believe. And if this book is anything like the first one, it's going to be fast-paced, and I'm probably going to read this in a day. So I am saving this for my long car trip. I'm going up to a convention around the middle of the month, I think. And I'm just going to save this for that so I can sit there in the car and read this in one sitting if I want to. Because I probably will. The first one was just so intense, so yeah. Okay, a couple books for school on my TBR. The first one is Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. This is the honors book for the Ivanhoe section. And it's Shakespeare, so it's gonna be good. Very excited. And finally, I don't even know if this book is gonna get addressed in April or if it's gonna be in May, but that book is The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. This is a Victorian story. I want to say it's a rom-com, but I don't really know. But I'm excited about it because I've heard it's funny and it's in the Victorian era and deals with people getting married, and I just like that a lot. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to be notified. Like I said, I'm making some changes to this channel. It's going to be a little different, but I am going to break those down in a video that'll be up Friday or Saturday. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye!